Mother Nature like, how the fuck you doing that, Max? Trust me, I do a lot of shit like I'm doing much less. Got the mindset of DJ Khaled, I'm doing what's best. It's been body bags after body bags, so who is up next?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, man. You guys know who this is, man. If you don't know, they call me Mr. J. Yes, I've been doing YouTube for a minute, and my focus has always been music. And I know that I've not been always a piece of cake for so many artists back, especially in the 237. But this vlog, I want to talk about something very pertinent. You see, music has absolutely nothing to do with language. Yes, people connect to music from different parts of the world without necessarily speaking the language of the artist. And I say this because on the channel number 1, I have always said that if you are doing music for more than 5 years and you did not see any potentials in that, let me add it, 10 years, and you do not see any potential, anything fruitful, but ego and just the fact that you want to travel and do concerts just for maybe 50 or 100 Cameroonians around the globe. Now, this is not taking a shot at you. I will tell you this. You will always be angry when you see artists from different parts of Africa making it. Yes, because one of the main things I've noticed with the 237 audience is some of them are trying. The problem is not if they lack talent. No, it's not the problem. We have a whole lot of talent. The problem is talent in the music industry in Cameroon is not well organized. Yes, it is disunited and it is disorganized. Because some of you might be wondering, but why is Mr. J talking about this whole age today on a beautiful Sunday? Let me tell you something. I just watched, I can say, one of the greatest artists from Marvel who has been consistently doing music for the past 12, 11 years. This guy started as a dancer for another African legend, icon in the, when we talk about the continent, there's no way you cannot know, especially if you grew up within my generation. You don't know who Kofi Olomide is. And if you grew up within my generation, I'm not going to hold any Gen Z to, because Gen Z are brainless, especially those coming from Africa. You feel me? Some of our Gen Zs in Africa are so dumb, they would think anything is dope as long as it is popping. But if you grew up listening to Congolese music, the rumba, the vibes, the way the dance, we can talk about the JP pianos, we can talk about the Defao, we can talk about Winged Musica, Extra Musica, Papa Wimba, and so on and so forth. You will understand that Kofi Olomide mold this great artist I'm about to talk about. He goes by the name Fally Ipupa. This brother shut down the Stade de France. Let me tell you something. That is an 80,000 capacity, and that bitch was full to the brim. Now, I will say this because I know that some of our Cameroonian artists that will look at this and they will look at it. Some of them will be honest to themselves and be like, man, I'm really wasting time with this music-ish. And that is not because of anything but the mere fact that a whole lot of my Cameroonian artists, you do music just a show-off gig. I've said it before. This is no attack on no particular Cameroonian artist, but I have said it over and over that Cameroonian artists, they don't get into music for the sake of music. Some of them get into music as an escape, and as that need, that urge to be spoken about. Because right up to today, I don't get the reason why an artist that has been in this limelight in Cameroon for more than 5 years, and you guys have fooled them so many times. Oh, here's worth $250,000. All these posts of what we call atalaku in Cameroon, it don't overbroken on the artisan. It has destroyed so many of these artists that today they cannot live up to certain things. Let's go back to Fally Ipupa. When you see something like that happening, you will understand. If you followed Fally Ipupa from his dancing days to becoming an artist, a continental movement, and a global artist, you will understand. Because when I was watching that audience, Bro, it was a mixture of not just Africans. It's a mixture of Europeans and people who truly came out to listen to this man. Man, I was ashamed because I've been asking myself this question. I'm not saying that the Cameroon artists should shut down 80,000. Heck, you guys will never ever do that with this cockroach mentality that we have in Cameroon. You hype nonsense, and then when they don't produce, you still stand beside them and be like, oh man, I tried. No, there are artists that have dropped the vlog. There have been artists from Cameroon that they came close. They had that global contact, but they fucked it up. Now again, when you look at the concept of what Fally Ipupa, man, let me tell you something. It is Lingala mixed with French, but the vibe was crazy. Remember, I started this vlog by saying that music, actually, you do not need to understand the language, but the vibe, bro. I grew up Korea, man. The era of Kofi Olomide, where they were dancing like in groups, and they were, man, that choreography before the Chris Brown and everything. I was already vibing to Congolese choreographed music. It is crazy. So I want to say this. We are going to break down this concert in different topics. I want to look at 5 different angles of this concert. And I will tell you, I see a whole lot of you people posting, and some of your bloggers in Cameroon posting. Yes, as Africans, we all celebrate when something is dope. But don't you feel ashamed that some of your artists, all their level has always been to, and they trend online for dumb shit that has nothing to do with music? There are so many artists in Cameroon that were supposed to be pulling up shit like this. But because you guys never ever actually scrutinized and told them the real BS. Like, bro, this is nonsense you're doing. You just hype dumbness, and now you guys are just happy and just in awe. Like, I'm not saying that you should not be happy, but think, why hasn't there been a Cameroon artist that can even open for some big heavyweights around Africa? Let's not go far. Fally Ipupa is from Congo, an African brother. If you were doing shit for real, 10 years, I think you should be at this level. But this man is on a whole different ball game. And I mean, let's not talk too much. I hope you will stay tuned because I'm starting to drop those vlogs, man. Hey, it's crazy. This man shut that shit down. I mean, stay blessed, man. Let's get it talking.
If you see me in the streets, better holler at me. Seeking for a beat, throw them dollars at me. I don't like defeat, take that away from me. You tryna be like me, you couldn't handle my story. But we gon' let you know, we gon' let you know. We gon' let you know, we gon' let you know.